We've been talking so much NBA 2K21, but we wanted to stop and take a moment to thank you guys for tuning in and joining us for 45 episodes in NBA 2K20.
We've had so much fun connecting with you all over this past season.
So as we put NBA 2K20 to a close, we take a look back at our favorite moments on NBA 2K TV. Check it out.
Welcome to this very special episode of NBA 2K TV.
I know you hear it. Boo! Boo! Jay Sticks! Jay Sticks!
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Tonight with us as well, the Book of Basketball author, and with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well,
they certainly can. Well done, D.A. Thank you. And, Bill, do you see the comparison that many people say between Ben Simmons and Magic Johnson?
I see one piece of it. He reminds me of Magic that he can get a rebound, his head's up immediately. He can either whip the ball 60 feet down to somebody who's open, or he can just go down and run the fast break, but nobody else has to touch the ball. And I think the list of guys who can get a rebound in traffic, go 90 feet, make the right decision, and get the ball to the right person, it's not a long list. You're talking like less than 10 guys ever. And I think that's what, when they say Ben Simmons and Magic Johnson, that's what really reminds them of Magic Johnson. I'm just here to remind people that Magic Johnson was one of the 5 best players of all time, and it's kind of dumb to really compare anyone to Magic Johnson. We're never going to see that again. But I think Ben has little pieces of him.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. Porter is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Sexton. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Shea in at the point guard position. And for the 76ers, the talented combo up front, Horford and Embiid. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the shooting guard position. Shea outside. Cleveland moving it around and stolen by Horford. Here's Thibault, defended by Drummond. And that one's good. Thibault.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Shea passes to Porter. 5 on the clock. Sexton, good on the jump shot.
And it's pretty evident that Sexton has a solid jumper. Just needs to keep taking and making it from there.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And Simmons slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And from everything we're hearing, Bill, the draft's one and done aspect may be coming to an end. Like it?
For me, the G League is the key to all of this. I would like to see the guys come right out of high school and go into the G League and have an actual infrastructure that's attached to the real team.
And the G League is having an effect on the NBA. There are a lot of former guys from that late playing in the big league.
And the other thing is, like, sports rights are becoming more and more valuable with the streaming services and just the fact that you can watch a game anywhere you are. You can watch it on your phone. You can watch it if you're in China. You can watch it if you're in Hawaii. And I think the G League should be a bigger thing. So if they can figure out a way to kind of steal college basketball's corner with some of this stuff while also preparing these guys. The one and done, that makes no sense to me. I don't understand what anyone gains from going to college for 5 months and then pretend they're a college student.
Here's Love. Good, and the assist goes to Che.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Pass to Simmons. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Embiid. He's coming off a 22-point game against Washington.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Shot clock at 5. Here's Simmons. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And Simmons so deft with the floater, freezing the defense completely.
Che outside. And there's the pass to Drummond. Shoots over Embiid, and it's Drummond missing.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Knocks it loose, and stolen by Che. Here's Porter. Second shot opportunity. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Embiid.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Bill, if you were building a franchise from scratch, which one current player would you begin with or build around?
Probably Giannis, because he's...
Oh, what a dunk!
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Che outside. Releases. The shot's good from Love. Love's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint, establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Che with it. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Orlando.
And it was a huge night for him at the other end as well. How about the steals? And he was just a big headache the entire game.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Here's Simmons. Embiid trying to break loose. Offensive rebound, and he gets the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now here's Che. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
He is never going to pass up a chance to attack. I mean, that's Che's mindset and mentality. Use movement to put the defense in a tough spot.
First trip to the line for him here.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it.
Burks, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Josh Richardson comes in for Embiid. Then for the Cavaliers, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Exum in for Sexton. And Bill, we've seen more and more teams base their offenses around three-point shooting. Threes are at an all-time high. We know that. Should the NBA, that in mind, do anything to address this via any rule change? Which I don't know what that would mean, but it has been talked about.
I don't like changing. I think it's going to manifest itself with it doesn't work in the playoffs as well.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is working hard on the offensive glass. They've had a number of putbacks.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. And it's Korkmaz at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Drummond. Kicks it out to Che. Embiid with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Thibault. Who's back up. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Che left side. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now Embiid, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. And stolen by Sexton. No one near him. Good. And it's Jay picking up the assist. Sexton's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Cavs. Bill was in Boston where you received your master's degree in journalism. What attracted you to this profession? Why journalism?
I couldn't do anything else, and I didn't like manual labor.
No, really.
No, that really was it. I was good at writing.
Like anybody in your family or anybody you
I was always a good writer. And I liked writing and sports.
Yeah.
So just kind of like, I'll do those two things
Did
together.
it in high school, I'm assuming? Right?
Yeah, started in high school. I had the big thing for me was in college. I had a column for the school newspaper, really from freshman year on. And around sophomore year, it felt like it started to get momentum. And that was the first time I thought, I wonder if I could get paid for this.
Right.
Which, as it turned out, no, until I was about 29.
Yeah. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Love.
Che knows to have his head up at all times, scanning the floor, because that way you can deliver to an open teammate on time, on target.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, Josh Richardson has made himself into one of the top defensive wings in the league. Richardson says there's a certain competitiveness that comes with being a good defender. The defensive end takes will, and I have a lot of it. Kevin J. Rich is self-described as super competitive, and that edge is what drives him.
It sure is. That's what it takes. Thank you, David. There's Porter at the 3. Milton grabs the board. The 76ers leading by 11. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Che outside. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And already his third foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the third quarter.
Sexton dishes to Che. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Love. Good, and the assist goes to Che. Che's got 5 assists in the game. He'll name a couple past superstars that didn't always get enough credit for being as dominant as they were.
Moses Malone would be my number 1 pick. Probably the best player in the league for 5 years. Dominant in '83, they won the title in Philly. Really gave Kareem a lot of problems. And was just awesome and has now just been swept under the rug. Nobody even really remembers. So I would go with him first.
Ever.
Never. Well, it was part of the problem. They were tape delaying games back then, and we didn't have League Pass. We didn't have a lot of that stuff. I think he was really underrated, and you kind of never know who's going to endure and who's not going to endure, which is one of the reasons I wrote my book.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And the foul called on Shea. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Passes it to Thibault. Over Love.
And after that solid opening quarter, you can see now he is definitely starting to cool off.
To the paint. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
You look at Simmons, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going. And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
On defense, the 76ers. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Shea drives in. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Bill, when you project Embiid, a healthy Embiid, how good can he be?
Talent-wise, the best center of this decade. You know, I think every decade has one or two centers. The 90s had a bunch, but Shaq was the guy for a long time. He kind of abdicated. Dwight Howard had a really nice run there for a while. Then he kind of faded away. And then there really hasn't been that total package center. I think Embiid's the closest. He had stretches in the playoffs last year where he was terrifying. Mm-hmm. You know, he takes over games for 6-minute stretches like any prime center you want to name. The problem is, can he sustain it? Can he play a full schedule? Can he not rely on the three-pointer as much?
And can the focus stay there, perhaps, too? The mental side.
The mental side, and this is something with Simmons, too. These guys have not been on winning teams during the course of their career. They haven't won a lot. Magic Johnson came into the league. He won in high school. He goes to college. He wins the title in college. He goes to the Lakers. They win in his first year. He has all these reps of winning. Simmons and Embiid haven't won anything yet. And learning how to win is its own kind of skill.
Here's Milton taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Pass to Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. That one, no good. And Cleveland will come the other way. Last time they met in Cleveland.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotaged them. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around.
Timeout called, the 76ers.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. One second left. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the last few games you have been on fire, and it's carried over to tonight. What's gotten into you these last few games?
Hey, GA, I think I've just gotten to a nice groove with the rest of the guys, man. And like right now, it's like we're reading, each other's minds. That's resulting in a lot of easy chances for me. And I'm just enjoying the rides with my teammates, man.
Looks like Group ESP to me. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the court for Cleveland, they've got Porter. Sexton is out there with Shea. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Drummond in at the 5 down low.
Nice touch from downtown. Tobias Harris continues to look better and better from this area.
Shea passes to Drummond, and the rejection by Embiid. Tries again. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Boy, that's an outstanding job by Tobias Harris there, keeping his composure and concentration, then converting while under pressure. Well done.
That's good from Harris. Here's Shea. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Here's Love. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And everything's flowing through Love tonight. And the plan is working like a charm. This has been a remarkable performance, taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Shea left side. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Shea. That's good from Porter on the assist by Shea. Shea's got assist number 8 now on the night. Kicks it to Horford. Pass to Thibault. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. That one misses. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Shea dishes to Love. Sexton the pass to Shea. Love right side. 4 on the clock. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Horford. Harris finds Simmons. Back to Harris. To the middle. Here's Thibault over Porter, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Shea inside. Inside, the kick out to Porter. Shea with it. Simmons is there. Embiid with the steal. Now the feed to Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Drummond, and the rejection by Embiid.
Boy, supported by great vertical explosiveness, Embiid continues to dominate as a rim protector.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for the 76ers. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Zizic has checked in for Kevin Love. The shot by Sexton, no good. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Simmons passes to Milton. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his third assist on the night. For Cleveland, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Shea dishes to Drummond. Simmons against Porter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Ben Simmons. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Korkmaz, he's checked in for the 76ers. That one, no good. And Cleveland will come the other way. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. And here's Shea. Just 5 to shoot. Zizic kicks to Porter. The pass to Shea. Now Sexton. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 15-6 run. And the foul called on Shea. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
Nancy's checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for Porter. And stolen by Shea. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And here's what the Cavaliers' schedule looks like. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Boston Celtics. And then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Houston Rockets.
And Kevin, things could get ugly for this team during this road stretch. They just haven't had the same focus nor execution that we've seen from them when they're at home.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Burks comes in for Shake Milton. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Korkmaz.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Garland with it. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. The drive by Shea. Shot from 12. It's hauled in by Harris. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
And so it's Cleveland with it. 19-point game. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the 4th quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Down low, it's Harris and Horford. Alec Burks is out there with Josh Richardson. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. Richardson finds Burks. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And Burks hits 2 free throws. The Cavaliers trail by 21. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Shea outside. Clock at 6. He kicks it to Drummond. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 6 rebounds now in the game. In the corner, it's Richardson. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game. Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Richardson. And it's Shake Milton in for Alec Burks.
You know, he was the 3rd pick in the 2007 NBA draft, guys. Horford won 2 college championships at Florida back-to-back before entering the league.
Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Korkmaz comes in for Tobias Harris.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too. He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
And the dunk by Love.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Shea outside. Down low, Love. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Horford. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Count that one.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
And stolen by Horford. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's O'Quinn. But they recover it. Here's Korkmaz. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. And Simmons slams it in.
And, you know, guys, we know Simmons most enjoys getting others involved, but he's showing you he can have huge nights himself as well.
Love against Horford. Love the pass to Shea. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Passes it to Love. Good work defensively by Horford.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Right wing. Milton the pass to Horford. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Pass to Zizic. Over O'Quinn. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Philadelphia with the ball. Outpacing them right now in a 15-2 run. And Simmons slams it in.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Takes the 13-footer. Pass to Windler. Back to Jay. Three-pointer on the way. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. O'Quinn's got 4 rebounds in this game. Count that bucket.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Shea, right side. Here's Windler. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see.
Here's Simmons. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of the crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
Yo, Che, what's up? I want you to meet Chris. All right, he trains a lot of our guys in the offseason.
Oh, I know Chris, man. I follow you on Instagram. What's up?
Big fan of your game, Che.
For real?
Yeah, gotta respect someone that stands up for what's right.
Hey, I appreciate that, man.
So look, if you ever want to get in the gym, just hit me up. We can get to work.
For sure.
You got a lot of trust in Chris, all right? Use him. He's a good resource.
Will do, man. I'll take you up on that.
Appreciate the trust, Coach.
All right, guys. It is? Press room?
Yep.
All right. I'll see you now.
Okay.
All right. But that's the best.
Che, how much is it a matter of pride when it comes to slowing down a superstar like that?
I see what you're trying to do here, Vinny. But it's not about wanting it, all right? We wanted it plenty. We tried hard, but you got some of the best players in the world in this league, all right? Sometimes there's nothing you can do to stop them.
What about changing up the game plan?
Nah, man. The game plan was fine, all right? We just gotta tip our hat, you know, to the other guy and just move on. Next game and next process. We'll all do it the same.
All right, Che, you remember Reese from Gatorade?
It's nice to see you again, Che.
Nice to see you too, you know, and I'm really excited to learn more about this GX thing.
Totally. Did Levi fill you in?
You know, a little bit, but I still need more information on it, to be honest with you.
All right, well, I'll just give you the full picture. Gatorade is launching Gatorade Gx. It's our new hydration system, and everything about it is completely customizable.
What? I'm with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can design the bottle however you want. Name, number, team colors, all that sort of stuff. And then we have the GX pods, which are basically just a concentrated pod refill. You put that in the top of the bottle, fill the bottle up with water, shake it up, and you're good to go.
I like that.
So you ready to design your own bottle, customize
Yeah, let's do it.
Here you go.
Let's do this.
We'll call it the Che.
Let me know if you need anything.
Yo, Chris, what's Zam?
Yo, Che, what's good? Ready to put this work in?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go.
Sure.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Hey, he can ball, huh?
Hey, yo, right here. Watch out!
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Yeah, man.
Turn it up. Turn it up. Ball, hey, he can ball, huh?
Block shot.
Nice. Good shot, baby.
Keep coming.
Focus, focus! Yeah, let's go, let's do it!
Hey, yo.
There you go!
Yo.
Get him, get him, get him!
Shut up. Go give me that.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Nice shot, nice shot.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Box shot. Hey, hit me.
Nice work. That was good.
Thanks, man.
Look, if you keep working the way you did, sky's the limit. No doubt in my mind.
Hey, I appreciate that, man.
Hit me up next time you want to work. I basically live in the gym.
For sure. I'll hit you up, bro.
All right.
All right, peace. Hey, don't kill nobody on the court, all right?
Where do I start? Where do I get my rhythm? Where do I get my groove?
I always start off with a bounce.
You just start with a bounce, and then you see.
I'm part of the baddest game, most successful game in the world. I went to Portugal this year, and the young tour guide goes, "It's Doris Burke from 2K." It wasn't Doris Burke, the announcer. It was Doris Burke from 2K.
Oh! Okay. All right. That's it. That's payback. We're good. We're good. The game can end.
Oh, Giannis. Look at Giannis taking over the game. Great first pick.
.2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Boston Celtics. Taking a look at the Celtics, more than solid play for them of late. 7 wins in their last 10 outings, making their mark and playing well. And we've got a chance to watch one of
A terrific evening look at Old Town there. And here's what Cleveland's schedule is looking like. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Houston Rockets. And then on Thursday, they'll be playing against LaMarcus Aldridge. And as things get ready to roll, well, great attitude. His work inside, a big part of it, DA. Thanks. Big conference rivalry tonight, Chris. Think back to some of your legendary bouts between, say, your Sacramento team and the LA Lakers.
Oh, man, my ears are ringing right now. I got yeah, oh man, it was awesome. But it's not just another game. Your pride is involved, and it's about your standings in the conference, and also it's about fan bragging rights. So for us, you know, it was like the Battle of California. We wanted people in Sacramento to be able to walk around in LA and say, hey, we're the best right now.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. Sexton is out there with Shea. Then it's Porter. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Drummond in at the 5. And for the Celtics, Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Daniel Tice out there with Enes Kanter, and it's Smart in at the point, and he makes that one.
And this is an area where Love feasts. I mean, he's so assured. He feels like he can nail every shot.
Smart passes to Hayward. There's Brown with the 3. The rebound by Kevin Love. Shea outside. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Outside Porter. Love kicks to Shea. Just 5 on the clock. Over Tice. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Shea. Love's got his second bucket tonight.
And Love is terrific at knowing when to shoot. He has a beautiful stroke.
For 3, Hayward drains it from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Shea passes to Love. over Tice. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And a big summer for the Celtics. Some key decisions with multiple players hitting free agency.
Yeah, and with some comments from players like Terry Rozier in the offseason, you had a sense this roster could have a different look. I mean, now they're hoping the pieces fit and players can buy in with their roles.
Pass to Brown. To the inside. And again, it's Boston converting.
A nice start for them offensively. 3 of 4 to kick things off.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Shea passes to Drummond. Good, and the assist goes to Shea. Shea's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, there are some things you just is around him.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Passes to Cantor. Back to Smart. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first, and it's good for 2. Hayward's got 7.
A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end, moving, finding good shots. They're 4 for 5 from the field.
Quarter, no luck.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Here's Smart. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And I love Smart pressing his advantage on the interior.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Shea drives in. Love, bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Sexton. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D from Cantor. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for 1 more at the line.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And for Jaylen Brown, part of the challenge last season, especially with the return of Gordon Hayward, was meeting the high expectations, Greg, in a reduced role.
Competition for minutes, and then early on, he struggled. We all see the potential, but it's really about seizing the moment every time you're on the court. Checking out the numbers for Brown. He's been more than solid over the last month. He's around 18 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. But to have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
Boston making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Outside, Smart. It's Drummond with the rebound.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
And the dunk by Love.
This is why I like seeing Love close to the basket, because there's no stopping him. He can flush it every time when he's got great position.
Smart dishes to Cantor. Tipped away. And stolen by Che. Inside, here's Sexton. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Outside, Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Shea outside. Here's Love. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
And it's Brown missing. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Lobbed up there for Drummond, and he lays in the alley-oop.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. outside, Smart. Brown wide open, he fires. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists in the game. Shea outside. Stolen by Smart. Here's Brown. That one drops for him. Brown's got 8 points.
Body and agility, rare, considering Brown's size. That's why he's always been such an intriguing prospect.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
Well, you know, the ball movement was lacking. And, Greg, you know, things got stagnant. That's why their offense looked so.
A different look now for Cleveland. Brown and Hayward, they're the wings. Daniel Tice out there with Ennis Cantor. And it's Smart in at point guard. That's the Boston 5. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And the pass to Tice. And the layup is good after. Up next for them is the Pacers in Indianapolis. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Brown finds Cantor. Bell with the block.
Have to be careful around Bell. I mean, he's very talented at reading his man and knowing when to go after blocks.
Shea dishes to Porter. Back to Shea. Passes it to Sexton. With the teardrop, he lays it in. Sexton's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
You know, Crafty just capitalizing there on the floater. Give Sexton room to shoot that shot, and he's going to take it. Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
For Cleveland, they have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Drummond comes in for Zizic. And Kevin Love is subbed in for Jordan Bell.
And you think back to when Shea stuck up for his injured teammates in college. He realizes life is bigger than the game. Yeah, and Brad Stevens credited for the culture he's helped establish in Boston. But last season, though, that took a hit. Now we'll see how he responds to that adversity. It's going to be interesting to see.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge. Challenge with no hesitation.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Chris, Coach Stevens was candid after last season. He said he could have done a better job finding that fit and holding a standard for the team.
Well, you like seeing that. If a coach has to hold his players accountable, then he must first hold himself accountable. And the front office was quick to dismiss that notion, but not so many fans. There's no panic in Stevens, though. I like that. He's a steady hand through it all.
The Cavaliers have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game. That free throw, no good. Now you look at the former All-Star Andre Drummond and the way he rebounds, Greg. He might be the best in the league in that department.
I mean, few players in the history of the league can go off for 20-plus rebounds on any given night. Drummond's one of them. Attacks the glass on the offensive end so well. His offensive rebounding, for me, sets him apart.
Look, with good size and underrated athleticism, Hayward's able to muscle through the contact.
Jay kicks to Sexton. Back to Jay. Love the pass to Porter. Now here's Love. Kicks it out to Jay. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And it's off from three-point range. Boston leading by 3. Here's Brown. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And 12 points for Jaylen Brown.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And there's the feed to Drummond. Back to Jay. He kicks it to Sexton. On the wing, Jay. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
There's the lob to the hoop.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, and Greg, they've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and then that helps account for their lead.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
To stop the drought. Rebounded by the Celtics. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Yeah, if you can be that much better on the glass, you're going to win the game.
And Tice gets it to go.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Jay, right side. Here's Love. The shot missing. Now Boston takes it the other way. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavaliers, and they came out with the win.
And in the last face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage in free throw percentage.
Now here's Jay. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
He was hoping to avoid a 3rd foul before the break. Now, he might have to sit out until halftime.
Here's Drummond. Good. And it's Jay picking up the assist. Jay's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Feeds to Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
It's amazing. The development of Brown as a scorer, and he's an exciting two-way talent. He's showing us all that tonight.
The Cavaliers trail by 12. Pass to Sexton. Back to Jay. Back to Sexton. It's Porter outside. Nailed from three-point land. Porter's got it back down. To single digits for Cleveland. So it's the Celtics now. And the foul called on Shea. That's his first foul. Boston. Seven seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Garland. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it... Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Tipping off the second half, here's John Beeline's 5. They've got Shea, Kevin Love out there with Porter. Then there's Colin Sexton, and it's Drummond in at center. Back to Shea. Lobbed up there for Drummond. What do you think about some of the most powerful dunks, Chris? The tomahawk jam reigning supreme. Do you prefer the one-handed or the two-handed jam?
Oh, man.
You did both so well.
You know what? I prefer a body-to-body dunk on you. Like, remember what Derrick Rose did over Dragic back in the day? Oh, my goodness, off the two. Or how about Jordan playing against Atlanta when he pump fakes it with one hand like he's going to shoot it, goes down the lane and dunks on Tree Rollins. Just incredible. Or Blake Griffin dunking on anyone. Or Giannis dunking on anyone. Or Embiid dunking on anyone. Or how about LeBron dunking on anyone? So, me, I just want the showmanship. Doesn't matter if it's one hand, two hands, two legs, one leg, 360, or straight body to body. Just give me something.
Yeah.
Give me something.
I like that. Cantor against Drummond. Cantor kicks to Hayward. Sinks the triple. Hayward's got 12 in the game.
Quick decision maker. Hayward wasting no time. Launches it right out of the catch.
Now the pass to Sexton. And a wide open look for Porter. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Shea. And after signing a 4-year, $52 million contract extension, Marcus Smart rewarded the Celtics, Chris, with the best season of his young career.
Yeah, his best shooting percentages by far. I mean, add in his continued progress as a playmaker. Don't forget he's the man on the defensive end. I think that's money well spent for Boston.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
Man, the mobility of Drummond is important to his team. When the ball is lobbed his way, it's game over for the defense.
Poked away, and the foul called on Shea. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Tice with the ball. He's going up against Love. Outside, Smart. 5 to shoot. Hayward on the wing. A 3-ball, and he's good on the 3-ball. Hayward's got 6 in the quarter.
It's no wonder why they're in front when you take into consideration that he's been perfect from the field so far.
Sexton's shot is good.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
And it's Smart with the ball for Boston. Kicks to Hayward. Brown outside. Launches it. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Shea passes to Drummond. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
He has still not missed a shot. Where would they be today without him?
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Bell's checked in. Pass to Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
What an athletic play from Brown, showing off his mad hops on these jams.
Shea dishes to Porter. Back to Shea. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. It's stolen by Brown. And here comes the break. And finished off by Brown.
What speed in transition. Brown just slashing down the court for the high percentage shot.
Shea with it. Now defended by Hayward. And Cleveland with another turnover here. Now let's take a look at the top rookies in the league. Our rankings here for the race for Rookie of the Year. Distinction every young player would love to have. You look at Shea. He's gotten off to a blazing start and has settled into that number 2 spot in the rankings. A lot of season left for him to jump to number 1, though.
And really not surprised with the kind of talent he possesses to be ranked 2nd already.
Well, guys, it hasn't taken long at all to see what an impact player he's going to be in this league. They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Lobbed up there for Drummond. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
How about that? He uses his agility to drop buckets on his opponents. Drummond has good mobility for his size.
Down low. And Brown throws it down hard.
He's having a great night from the floor, and they're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. No good from Bell.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Now Smart. He's got 12. Dishes to Brown. Over to the wing. Tice passes to Brown. Just 4 to shoot. Cavaliers with the rebound. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Shea drives in. Count that one. Shea's got 4 points this quarter.
Making the play off the bounce on the move. Shea is extremely active.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Hayward outside. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
Porter got a piece of it. Smart with the ball. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Over in the corner, Brown. Shoots from the baseline, and it comes off the front of the rim. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Porter kicks to Shea. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Cantor, and Cantor throws it down.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Well, that's 3 straight German league titles for Daniel Tice. I mean, before he made his NBA debut at the age of 24, he's an athletic two-way player, and he's shown he belongs.
Both teams deciding to change it. Tice passes to Green. Here is Williams. There's the 3. Green, no luck. And last season, Daniel Tice shooting over 40% from long range, and Chris over 75% around the rim.
Yeah, Kevin, when you call that great efficiency, both inside and out. New contract this summer to reward his terrific play.
Green is out there with Williams. Then there's Jaylen Brown. Then there's Daniel Tice. And it's Wanamaker in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5. Boston leading by 9. Pass to Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that
when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
We've seen this explosion of Canadian players in the NBA, and really Tristan Thompson led that way. The 4th pick back in 2011, Thompson was, at that point, the highest drafted Canadian in NBA history.
And good that time. 14 points for Marcus Smart.
Just too physical. Smart, shedding the defense and finishing strong.
Pass to Love for 3. They get it back. The shot by Thompson, no good. And it's Smart with the ball for Boston. They've played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Brown, good. And Thompson may have led the way for Canadians. But as far as where the league is going, Greg, he's a throwback player.
I mean, a rebounder and rim runner. His game is built on toughness and hustle.
Back to Che. He tries for 3. And Boston with the rebound. Cantor's got 7 rebounds in the game. They get a hand on it. Brown, good. Brown's got 14 points now in the second half.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Boston leading by 15. Smart passes to Hayward. No good with the triple. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Thompson dishes to Che. Here's Porter. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Boston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Now here's Che. Defense is right there. And they double up Che. Stolen by Smart. To the paint. Here's Tice. Thompson with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Che outside for the 3. Cleveland gets it back.
Well, that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
Here's Smart. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 5 assists tonight.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And they double up Che. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. We often talk about problems between the players and fans. I'm sure there are some things that fans do, Chris, that players do appreciate.
Oh, yeah, Kev. And you know what we really appreciate? The good trash-talking fans.
Oh, really?
The clean trash-talking fans. Oh, Weber, you suck. You can't shoot. So what? You just dunked on their whole team. Like, don't stop in the first quarter, good fans. You know, keep going when I'm giving it to you all game long. So you love that. You love the crowds, too, that don't need to be hyped up by a PA guy. You love the ones that are just so sincere. When they see that kissing camera come on, they go crazy. Or they're just cheering for both teams in great play, though they want their teams to win. And you love, again, the creative heckler, the one that had to think about it the day before, like the ones that comes in with the sign and it's a picture of you crying or look like you're crying with words under like, hey, you didn't get asked to prom today, or the face on Chris after he missed the shot. You love that because it is a great relationship. Don't be fooled, and you know this, Kevin. It's a great relationship between players and the fans, and we need those fans to heckle us because when you heckle the best players, you usually get their best game.
Back to Porter. Shot clock at 5. The shot by Sexton, no good. Celtics leading by 10. Outside, Smart. Drummond working against Cantor. Hayward on the wing. From deep three-point range. Rebound, Andre Drummond. Drummond's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Che passes to Love. Gets it down to single digits.
Oh, man. Scoring clinic put on by Love. You see the approach, the skill? For a couple of years there, he's averaged 26 points a game.
They double him with Jay. Smart kicks to Hayward. To end the drought, the Cavaliers pull it in. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Shea passes to Sexton. Now here's Shea.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And it's Smart with the ball for the Celtics. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Cantor finds Hayward. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And the game of basketball is one of runs, and right now this one's definitely not over.
Shea passes to Drummond. And here's Sexton. Cleveland moving it around, and they double up Shea. Love with a wide open look. They get it again. Here's Drummond, and it's blocked. Here's Brown, down low, Cantor.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. And so it's Cleveland with it. 9-point game. Shea passes to Love. Over Brown. And there's Love. That's good on the assist by Sexton. And that's 17 points for Love.
You know, and Love sinks these catch-and-shoot jumpers so easily. I mean, his timing, his release, well, not allowing the D to react.
And the foul called on Shea. That will be foul number 5 on him. And the free throw, no good. Here is Hayward. 1:46 left to play in the final quarter. 6 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Cantor's shot is off. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 15-5 run here. Shea dishes to Porter. Back to Shea. The pass to Love. Here's Sexton. Defended by Tice. The shot by Sexton, no good.
With all these three-pointers he's missed in the first half, I mean, he's become a weight around his neck. Somebody tell this guy to be more unselfish.
Brown finds Hayward. Not going to go that time, so Cleveland will take it the other way.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Oh, yeah, I agree with you, GA, but I've seen crazy things happen.
This is what leaders do. You got to love seeing Sexton own these moments and coming up clutch.
Crunch time is his time. Smart wants that responsibility.
No time to waste on this possession.
Yeah, they got to get into the play fast and execute. It's your only hope.
A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game time. Now Hayward. Over in the corner, Brown. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. And now a 9-point Boston lead.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
And so it's the Boston Celtics. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they execute.
executed on both ends of the floor, under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Let me guess, you want to know?
Yeah, no.
You sure about that?
Yes, just get in there and answer some questions, all right?
Okay, cool. Hey, who do you want me to make the autograph out to?
Oh, I'm gonna kill you.
Hey, I'll see you in a few.
You were balling out there tonight, Che. Nice game.
Thanks, Vinny.
It's gotta sting a little bit when you're setting everyone up, but you just can't get over the hump. Is that on your teammates?
Well, yeah, it hurts to lose, but it's not on my teammates. It's on all of us. Offense, defense, doesn't matter. It's a team game. We win together, we lose together.
You guys ready to hammer out this deal?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Here's what they're starting with. Fantastic. Looking forward to a long and healthy relationship.
Me too, man.
Thanks, Che.
You're welcome. See y'all later, all right?
All right.
Yo, what's up, man?
Stay focused on your workout.
answer a couple common questions because number 2 get through 4 minutes. And from there, you can hit request trade right here. Now you're gonna, and from there,
Welcome back to 2K TV, Bill Simmons, the sports guy. Now, the sports guy is your nickname, but if you were a player, what would you have as your nickname?
Washed up.
Washed up,
Yeah.
that's it?
Yeah, I quit pickup like 5 years ago.
I'm gonna end it right now.
He's going to end it.
I'm going to end it.
I feel it. I feel it.
Game.
I love it.
This is Hank and the Hornet on 98.9 The Flex, the official home of your Cleveland Cavaliers.
Get hip or get stung.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. And we've got time for a...
Well, James Harden is both famous and infamous with his skill at getting to the foul line. Some don't like it, but Harden says free throws are a part of basketball. Either you're going to foul me or I'm going to score. Putting the pressure on the defense like that is tough. But that's what makes a good player.
Well, no doubt, David. He is one of the best. Thank you. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Gordon.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with Gordon. And it's Tucker in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Cavaliers, Sexton is out there with Shea. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Porter. And it's Love in at the four-man position. About this time of the year, we hear early talk about end-of-the-season awards. When you're thinking about who you'd vote for MVP or whatever, Doris, when do you start giving consideration to those topics?
You know what's fascinating, Kevin, is where all the major awards are considered, particularly the MVP, it feels like there's a narrative that develops back when the season starts. The key as a voter, I think, is to sort of eliminate the noise, look at the numbers, consider the success of teams, and make your decision from there. You've got to make sure you're really doing your research.
And sometimes, am I right, it comes down to the final couple days of the regular season before a voter like yourself knows for sure.
Kev, I have cast my MVP ballot on the last possible day in each of the last 3 years.
Shea outside. To the middle. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Shea.
Well, that's just strength by Kevin Love to take the contact, not be bothered enough to lose concentration.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Westbrook. Shea grabs the miss.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
It's a hand on it. The rebound by Harden. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Celtics in Boston. Pass to Westbrook. And the foul called on Shea. That is his first foul of the game. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Westbrook. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
Well, you love seeing Westbrook fire with confidence from the mid-range. This guy knows he can consistently make those shots.
That one misses.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Quick shot there, and it's off target.
I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter, he has been completely bothered.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Shea passes to Love. Shoots over Covington, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Love's got his second bucket.
You know, you get the sense this guy, the 4 years of college ball helped. He plays at his pace, and he does.
Now Rivers. Last game he had 10 points. And a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Houston, Rivers and Gordon make the backcourt. McLemore is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Tucker in at the 5.
Obviously, times have been quite tough lately, but you have to think back to Cleveland's first and only title in 2016. LeBron's second season back in the city, and boy, did he deliver on his promise.
Porter's checked in for the Cavaliers. Rivers surveying the D. Outside, Covington. Drops in the tray. Covington's got the lead up to 5 now for the Rockets.
Let's remember, Robert Covington is a guy who has hit over 200 three-point shots in the season. You better guard him from out there.
And that was an incredible year back in 2016. Of course, Draymond Green in that series suspended for Game 5. Doris changing the momentum.
Amazing to think, Kevin, how quickly things can shift and change in the NBA. Credit the Cavaliers. They made the bigger shots, and they had the best player on the floor in LeBron James. That was a season to remember.
Shea drives in. Bell dishes to Shea. Gordon against Porter. And the basket by Gordon. And it's a 7-point Houston lead.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Shea inside. And a missed layup.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Got a piece of it, stolen by Rivers. And now, here comes Gordon leading the break. Trying to find Covington, gets it to him. Chalk up 2 there. Covington's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is about perseverance and passion. Robert Covington refuses to be denied.
Can they get it? And it's Shea missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Exum kicks to Shea. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Shea's got 7 points in the game.
Well, zero hesitation from Shea right there. Rise and fire with authority.
A nice shot by Rivers.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Shea passes to Porter. The three. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Shea. Back to Bell. Clock at 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Doris, if you had to list a player with all the great talent in this league that's the most difficult to stop one-on-one, who would that be?
Well, like in similar situations, I can't give you just one. Some names that come immediately to mind, James Harden, obviously, has been in the MVP race for 5 years running, I think. He's virtually impossible to guard, right? He's got a great system for his individual skills. Kevin Durant can get any shot he wants at any time. And then the virtuoso that is LeBron James, who can pick you apart with shooting, with scoring, with passing. He's really nothing short of remarkable.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Shea outside. There's the pass to Exum. Floats one up, and that's 2 points on the layup. 8 points for him.
Well, it's hard to question the size Dante Exum brings to the point guard position. He's unique in the game, Kevin.
And the foul called on Shea. That's his third foul of the game.
Third foul of the half, and that's the risk you take leaving him out there.
Larry Nance is checked in for Jordan Bell. Here's Rivers. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
You know this, Greg. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road.
And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That is his first foul of the game. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Cleveland. James Harden, he's checked in for Houston. And the foul called on Shea. That's his fourth. Westbrook scanning the floor. Launches a three. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Houston Rockets holding a big 18-point lead.
Thanks very much, Kevin. How do you guys get back in this game?
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Austin Rivers has been exceptional here, guys.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half.
Cavaliers have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
That's good from Exum.
You know, the Australian Dante Exum, to me, Kev, has an enviable skill set. He's 6'6", and he has the potential to be special at the point guard.
Outside Westbrook, and the foul called on Shea. That's his 5th foul.
Yeah, and that's number 5. One more, and he is going to be done for the day.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Porter's checked in. Westbrook, the feed to Tucker. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. The Cavaliers trail by 20. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul. Now here's Westbrook, covered by Shea. And Westbrook, here we go. It's good. Westbrook's got 13 points in the second half.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Well, you knew after the Paul George trade that the Thunder would look to sell on Westbrook as well. Just part of the rebuild at this point. His agent did well to get him to a team looking to compete. A great fit for a player in this stage of Russ's career.
I'll tell you, this guy gathered a ton of endorsements before even entering the NBA. So in light of that, you love how well-grounded Shea is.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in, and the Rockets making a change here as well. Green's checked in. Cavaliers have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Here's Thompson, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, Thompson, just a spectacular athlete and so muscular. He is so crafty on how he draws fouls while shooting.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Guys, what you love about Tristan Thompson, he never lets up off the offensive glass. He is thirsty for offensive boards.
Pass to Carroll, kicks it to House. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Green. Almost, but it rolls out.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
A nice shot by Shea. And the rebound rate steadily climbing for Tristan Thompson, Doris, in recent seasons.
Yeah, so much so, Kevin, that he set a career high back in 2018-19. You think about over the last 4 years, he has averaged more rebounds than points.
Thompson against Green. Just 5 on the clock. Shot, high post. And it's off the back rim, no good.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Passes to McLemore. Now here's Rivers, covered by Shea. Rivers, no good, unable to end this run.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Pass to Carroll. And Green now, top of the key. He kicks it to McLemore. The pass to Rivers. Got a hand on it.
And this is what Nance Jr. is capable of. Send it back.
Shea passes to Sexton. Good, and the assist goes to Shea. Shea's got his 6th assist on the night.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
You know what I love about Larry Nance Jr.? This guy came into the league as a tremendous athlete, but his skill set just keeps improving. The passing, the shooting, I love it.
Kevin Love's checked in for Ante Zizic. And a switch here also for Houston. Gordon's checked in. Houston leading by 4. Pass to McLemore. Back to Rivers. Passes it to Carroll. Shot clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot off. Gordon for 3. It doesn't go for him. So Cleveland will take it the other way. And a quality defender. Larry Nance doesn't need Doris the ball to impact the game.
No doubt, Kevin, because he's willing to rebound the ball out of his area. He's willing to be a high motor guy on the defensive end. His activity is always a big lift to this team. That's unselfish basketball. Opted to pass up his own shot and dish to a teammate instead.
It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Shea.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Rivers dishes to House. That one's not going to go.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Free throw good, Sexton.
I think it's hard not to be excited about Colin Sexton's future. This is a young guard with tremendous upside, and you know he's already got athleticism and scoring ability.
He hits both from the stripe. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
Che?
Yo.
We need you in the press room in 10.
Okay, got it.
What does it mean to you to be in the top 10 of All-Star voting in your position?
I'm top 10?
You are.
That's awesome. I mean, I work really hard on my game, so to get recognized by my peers and by the fans, it's huge. Then it'll be high. Maybe not. Maybe like 40. Somewhere on the straight.
Sure. Here he comes. Hey, Che.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? I want to bring Josh over here. He's got something to talk to you about the Top Takes Daily interview.
Okay.
You remember Josh from Beats?
Yeah, Josh, what's up?
Great to see you again, Che. Great game tonight.
I appreciate that, Josh.
So Josh has a couple things he wants to go over with you that you could sprinkle into the interview.
Okay.
Well, obviously, only mention this stuff if it comes up organically. We want you to feel comfortable out
That's
there.
right. There's no benefit from forced plugs.
Of course, of course.
So let's keep the pressure low. Any mention with beats is a plus. We'd be happy with a simple plug. But if you're feeling up to it, you can throw in some stuff about our tech, too.
Okay, like what?
Right off the top, the noise cancellation feature. We call it Pure Adaptive Noise Canceling, Pure ANC for short. But if you just said noise cancellation, that'd be great. You don't have to live neck deep in the weeds on this one.
Okay, Pure ANC, I got that.
Nice, and I'll have a cheat sheet up there before the interview.
All right, Levi.
And we've also got something else called Fast Fuel, where you get a 3-hour charge in around 10 minutes. But the main plug is noise cancellation. That's what we really love you to hit out there.
Noise cancellation, I got it.
Awesome, great, thanks, Josh.
So if anything comes up, questions, whatever, just tell Levi and he'll let me know.
Absolutely.
Cool. All right, let's do it.
We know it'll be a rock solid partner, Che.
All right, brother.
Thanks tonight.
All right, sounds good. Get it, Beats? Sounds good?
No, bro. That wasn't good.
Well, it is a special day here today at Top Takes Daily as we are joined live in studio with one of the NBA's brightest new stars, Che. Welcome to the show, Che.
Hey, how's it going? Thanks for having me, Diane.
Of course. Now, you've had to overcome a lot on your path up to the league. We all know about the doubt you faced coming in as a four-year college player. So with that, my first question for you is, how does it feel to silence the haters?
Haters? I can't even hear them, Diane.
So are you one of those guys who doesn't do social media? We're seeing a lot of that trending recently.
No, it's my beats. They have noise canceling technology. Matter of fact, I can't even hear what you're saying, Diane. What'd you say?
Oh, now that is a first.
Well, I can't hear you, Diane. What'd you say?
Do you think we can continue with the interview?
Oh, yeah, of course. I got you. Beats.
So now that you've established that you belong in the league, what's next for you? What are your goals?
You know, I really don't want to put a limit on it. I think if I continue to work hard, anything's possible. So yeah, maybe that's a goal of mine. Just keep working hard.
Is MVP within reach?
I will say this. If you don't set a high standard for yourself, what's the point? And I'd rather fail at getting to the top than succeed at being mediocre, you know?
Absolutely. So before we wrap things up, one last question for you. We all seem to know a lot about Che the athlete, but what's something we don't know about Che the person?
I'm a music freak, Diane.
Got any favorite artists?
Yes, I do. Kevin Gates, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar. You know, they all sound good playing through my Beats headphones. I love these things.
They pay you to say that.
Honestly, yeah, they do. But it's not about that. You know, I've been a fan of Beats long before I was one of their athletes. It's a culture thing.
Well, okay then. Unfortunately, that is all the time we have today in studio with Che. Che, thank you so much for coming.
Hey, thanks for having me.
This is Diane Stone, and you have been watching Top Takes Daily.